So the Hornets are 6-5 to start the year. LaMelo has looked good in some games. Same with Terry Rozier. And Gordon Hayward has been playing like the man that they signed a couple months ago to that massive contract. And dare I say, the Hornets are fun. So what is going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? We are here today with a Charlotte Hornets rebuild on NBA 2K21. Our first one with both LaMelo Ball and Gordon Hayward. If you remember, I did make a LaMelo Ball rebuild a couple days after the NBA draft happened, but the day I uploaded it, just about a couple minutes later, boom, Gordon Hayward signed with the Hornets. I was like, that's my luck. And before we get into this, I do want to apologize for yesterday's Thunder video. In the OKC Thunder franchise, I meant for the video to be around like 24 minutes, and I envisioned that when I uploaded it was 24 minutes, and then YouTube kind of cut out like 6 minutes of it, and it only ended up being 18 minutes and cutting very early. So I do want to apologize again. Very unprofessional. I didn't realize till about an hour after the video already uploaded. So you guys already saw the gameplay portion of it, which really matters probably the most in the season videos. But I want to say sorry again. That's my fault. It won't happen again. But to the Hornets now. Also, 2K is not doing start today this year. Sucks. But we have Gordon Hayward, who's been phenomenal for the Hornets in real life, and I expect him to be pretty good for us in this video, and he'll probably be on this team the whole video unless we trade him in his last year of his contract, but now I'm getting ahead of myself. We also have LaMelo Ball, who we're building around. I've seen him win MVP in 2K before, so I'm hoping that happens for us today. We have two guards that are still fairly young. 26-year-old Terry Rozier, he's got 2 years left of his contract. I kind of envision him as maybe our sixth man going forward, and Devontae Graham as well. Actually, they'll probably both start for us in the backcourt, with LaMelo being the sixth man in year one. PJ Washington, who had a pretty nice rookie year last year, will be our starting power forward, at least going forward. I don't know if anything will change with that. And Miles Bridges, who's been pretty solid this year. He's kind of been coming off the bench since they have Gordon Hayward, but he's been good this year. And then we'll kind of figure out who kind of makes the rotation of Biyombo, Monk, the Martin twins. They drafted two centers that really can't shoot the ball in the second round. I can get 1, 2. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. Nick Richards and Vernon Carey, we'll see what they can do for us. I think I might play Vernon Carey. I envision him being a better player over Richards pre-draft, so I'm going to go with that. Actually, I think Biyombo will be the backup center for this year. If we can maybe make a playoff run, I don't know. So I can't believe 2K also didn't add the play-in tournament. I can go on and on about what 2K did, but yeah, this will be the starting five: Graham, Rozier, Hayward, Washington, and Cody Zeller. Now, I know they're not playing Malik Monk a lot in real life, and they're playing kind of the Martins over them, but I'm going to go with Malik Monk, see what he can do before he's a restricted free agent, see if we want to give him another contract. LaMelo will be our sixth man, getting 29 minutes under James Borrego. We are 3-star balance. We'll rock that for year one. Coming in at 30th in the power rankings. We'll see how we can do this year. As long as we get good play out of like Gordon Hayward and LaMelo Ball, I'll be happy. So we end the season just missing out on the playoffs, but if 2K put in a play-in tournament, we could have done that, but unfortunately they did not, and we will not be making the playoffs or playing playoff basketball in season number 1. We take a look at the stats. Gordon Hayward was our leading scorer, and he wasn't as efficient as I would like him to be. I upped his shot tendency to 90, hoping he would kind of emerge as the number 1 guy, and he was. But, I don't know, I was hoping he would score low, mid-20s. Maybe mid-20s is a little high. I don't know, like 22, 23 points. And a couple more assists as well. Devontae Graham, 17 points, 42 from the field, 37 from 3, 84 from the line. He will be an unrestricted free agent, correct? I'm not sure. I think he'll be unrestricted. I don't believe he'll be restricted, but I could be wrong. Terry Rozier had a pretty good year. He was really efficient. He will be an expiring contract. I mean, if a team wants him, we could look to trade him, but I would like to maybe keep him around as he's still only 27. LaMelo Ball, rookie year, was pretty solid. 15 points, 5.5 rebounds, 5 assists. I want him to come off the bench as he's been doing in real life. 37 from 3. He'll be our starting point guard next year, though. Cody Zeller, I don't think he'll be back. I mean, he could as a backup center, but I would really not like him to be our starting center next year. Miles Bridges was good off the bench. We could look to potentially trade him, as he will be a restricted free agent in 2022, but I would like to maybe keep him around as a bench player, but he could be asking for like 18 mil in the summer of 2022, so then do we really want to pay that? I don't know. PJ Washington, 10 points, 5 rebounds, not as good of a year as his rookie year, so we definitely took a step back this year, unfortunately. Malik Monk, not too good, not too efficient, and then there's Bismack. And also, I forgot to mention Grant Riller. So, like, if Grant maybe doesn't come back or we trade Rozier, I would like to give him some minutes down the line. He was their second-round pick out of Charleston in real life, and I really liked this game. I thought he was near a first-round talent and better than some of the point guards that went ahead of him, so I'd like to give him a shot. And the Nets win it all, and Kevin Durant is your finals MVP. Right now, I'm recording this on the 12th. I think you guys are seeing this on the 13th, but the whole Kyrie saga is pretty crazy. He was just in, like, a Zoom call of, like, a program that just launched, and he hasn't shown up to any of the Nets calls, or he hasn't talked to them at all, and he was at like a party with no mask, and he might get suspended. I don't know. It's pretty weird. There's been a lot of COVID cases going around the NBA. Really not surprised whatsoever. Like for baseball, they were able to kind of make it work because it wasn't really a close contact sport. And for the NBA, you're going up and down, you're sweating, you're going body to body for 48 minutes against each other. If you have COVID, you're probably going to spread it. And it's not really good for the NBA because they play 3 to 4 times a week. Like for the NFL, if somebody tested positive, you could kind of contract trace, not have practice throughout the week, and you wouldn't have to see each other till like Saturday if it was that serious. But for the NBA, you're playing every 2 to 3 days, possibly back-to-back nights. It's going to be tough for the NBA. It really is. So, like, the MLB was able to pull it off, like I said, because it wasn't really a close contact sport. It's going to be tough. We're going to see what the NBA is going to do. I know they're kind of limiting handshakes and stuff like that. I don't know really if that's going to work. Our pick's actually at 9. Shout out to the Western Conference this year being pretty good because we end up as the 9th seed and getting the 9th pick. You don't normally see that. Can we get lucky though? I haven't gotten lucky in a minute. Nope, we stay at 9. So I'm going to fire Charles O'Neal. We're going to pick up Randy Martin. We are going to keep Chandiske, Jay Triano. I'm going to actually fire. We'll keep James Brago for at least another year. And then if we want to go in a different direction, we can, depending on what we want to do with this future of this team. I'm going to look at who do I want to be our assistant coach? I don't know. Maybe Matthew Jones? Yeah, why not? Let's sign him. He's got a pretty cool first name. I think that's the best first name. I don't know, though. That might not be a biased opinion. And we go 3 for 3 there. Sweet, as we pick up Kevin Nicholson as well to be our CFO. So it's NBA draft time, and I have to decide what I want to do with this team. If we take a look at the mock drafts, they have us selecting, or Draft Express does, Josh Christopher at 9. Evan Mobley's perfect, but I doubt he falls to me there. Some of these mock drafts are projecting him to, so hey, maybe he will. I would love Greg Brown as well, or maybe it's small forward. I'm going to go a front court man. So it's really Greg Brown and Evan Mobley, or Jonathan Kuminga, but I don't know if any of those 3 will be there at pick 9. So I have to decide if I want to move like Terry Rozier on draft, and I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm going to keep him as like our 6th man next year and then maybe lock him up on a cheaper extension going forward. So we have the 9th pick in the draft. I don't think I'm going to make any trades. Let's just hope that either one of Evan Mobley, Greg Brown, or Jonathan Kuminga do fall to me at 9. I also wouldn't mind Jalen Johnson. I feel like he could end up being a power forward for us. I also wouldn't mind trading up as Cade and Jalen Suggs are the first 2 picks and Jalen Green goes 3. So at pick 6, if one of Mobley or Brown are there, I could maybe think about moving up. Zaire Williams goes 4. Okay, there is maybe starting to look like a chance that one of those 4 guys I mentioned would be there at 9. I would prefer Greg Brown and Evan Mobley 1 and 2. Just don't go maybe the next pick. Okay, there goes Jalen Johnson at pick 6. Just kidding. That was pick 5. So let's see who goes to 6 or goes to Detroit at 6. It's BJ Boston. Okay. I would love Evan Mobley. Or, Evan Mobley, I think, would be the guy to take for us, and I think he would fill our center role. The Pacers take Kuminga. Okay, Cavs at 8. They have Drummond, but he's a free agent. So I'm going to try to just honestly move 57 and 60 to move up 1 spot with the Cavs. Would they agree to this? They would want my first-round pick next year? Yeah. No, I'm not doing that. I would throw in another second. Would you prefer, I don't know, Nick Richards? Okay, I would do pick 9 and Nick Richards for 8, and they agree to that. So we are going to land Evan Mobley at pick 8. We do trade up knowing that we're going to definitely get Mr. Mobley, who could have even been there at 9. He probably would have been there. I don't know why in this one he's ranked lower than Charles Bassey, but this guy could possibly go number 1 in real life. I think it'd be a huge get for Charlotte, who didn't maybe get the center they wanted in James Wiseman in 2020. They potentially get their center they want in 2021 in Evan Mobley. So the CPU took me Reggie Holloway and Isaac King with picks 57 and 60. I'm not going to sign any. Actually, we might as well just sign him to fill roster spots. But Evan Mobley is the main guy. He's our center next year. We did lose Nick Richards, so maybe we're going to look to bring back Cody Zeller. So team player options, the Martin twins and McDaniels, sure. Just as, I guess, rotational guys. Kawhi's a free agent. I don't think he'd be coming to Charlotte. I'm going to give Devontae Graham the qualifying offer. Malik Monk, I will not be bringing him back. So going into free agency, let me just see who we have on bird rights. So we have Zeller, Biyombo, and Monk. No Devontae Graham. Great. So if we look at this, we have 1, honestly, maybe 2, 3. I would like for Graham to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then, we kept the guy I wanted. I wanted Vernon Gary, so we're not going to bring back Cody Zeller. We traded away Nick Richards. So we have pretty much 9 guys that I want. I'm going to look to bring back Devontae Graham, though. Is Monk's contract, I didn't give him the qualifying offer. You saw me not give it to him. Why is 2K doing that? I don't know. We are going to renounce the rights on everybody but Devontae Graham. and I'm hoping, yeah, we'll have a chance to match whatever contract he gets, so let's just wait and see if he does get something. So no team is giving Devontae Graham a contract yet. He wants 18 mil. Like, yeah, I won't pay that, but I will sign him for his qualifying offer, and it's looking like that is going to be the case. We get him back for 6.5 mil. Gordon Hayward is 31, but he does go up in overall point. LaMelo Ball in 83. I'm expecting a big sophomore year out of LaMelo. Terry Rozier didn't go up in overall, but he went up in some categories, which you like to see. PJ Washington, 81. He'll be our starting 4. There's Miles Bridges, Devontae Graham. Everybody went up. Everybody did, besides Grant Riller, because he was in the G League, but he will be getting some minutes for us next year, though. So we do have 3 training camps, so Evan Mobley is definitely getting one of them. If LaMelo Ball is not A+ potential, he will get another, and he is not, so he will get a untapped potential. And then finally, I don't know, I'm going to send Gordon Hayward to perimeter shooting because I would like a better shooting season out of him in year 2 in his Charlotte tenure. So I think I'm actually going to make Rozier the starting 2 and, yeah, have Graham as the 6th man. So here's their starting 5: LaMelo Ball, Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward, PJ Washington, Evan Mobley, with a bench of Devontae Graham, Miles Bridges, Vernon Carey Jr., and Grant Riller. I'm expecting solid things out of this team this year. I think we should be able to make the playoffs. We missed it out on a couple games last year as we were the 9th seed. If we don't make the playoffs this year, I think I might look to get a new head coach if that is the case, because this team definitely should make it. We're coming in at 30th in the power rankings, so we'll have to wait and see. No, I want to sign Riller for the remainder of the year, so yeah, he was getting 15 minutes tonight. I don't know why 2K really doesn't want me to play him a lot, but yeah, let's give him 15 minutes, and we're going to roll with that as I showed you before. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2, and let's hope we're a playoff team. If not, we're going to have a new coach. All right, so maybe if we were the 9th seed, I would have been like, all right, like James Borrego can say, we were the worst team in the NBA. Yeah. I don't know what happened. Maybe in this game, Gordon Hayward can't be a number 1. Like, he just can't. Evan Mobley, all-rookie second team. But yeah, we went 27-55. 30th in the power rankings. 15th in the conference. We finished as the worst team in the NBA. Yeah, James Borrego, I'm sorry, but you're getting fired. LaMelo Ball was our leading scorer. 18 points, 6.5 rebounds, 6.5 assists. Pretty good efficiency as well. Gordon Hayward, I mean, his efficiency went up, but his output went down. He went down in assists, rebounds, and points. If I take a look at his usage, it went down 3%, so I guess that does make sense. Rozier, consistent. He hits his threes. I'm going to give him a contract extension in the offseason. Evan Mobley, as a rookie, not too bad, but I think I'm going to lower his shot 3 tendency. Devontae Graham, 13.5 points, 37 from 3. He'll be a unrestricted free agent, I believe. That'll be rough to figure out what we want to do with him. PJ Washington, 12 points, 39 from 3. Not bad. Miles Bridges had 11. Vernon Carey had 9.5 points. Damn. All right. I mean, we had 7 double-digit scores. Okay, I think one thing we're going to change is we're going to lower Evan Mobley's shot 3 tendency. Shot tendency is at, wait, Vernon Carey has a 98 shot tendency, so this dude's never going to pass it. I mean, we can lower that just a little bit, but his shot 3 tendency, it's out of 30. I'll lower it to like a 15. Like, he could just take like 1 a night. And the Warriors win it all year. In year number 2, Steph Curry is your finals MVP. They beat the Celtics in 7. I really don't see the Warriors winning it all that much anymore. So, yeah. It's time to find a new head coach. First, we're going to go through the draft lottery, and I'm trying to think guys that I could take here. I mean, in hindsight, I would have loved Greg Brown and then getting Chet Holmgren. But we'll have the number 1 odds. I don't think we're going to get number 1. I'll see you guys at pick 5 to see if we're going to either drop to 5 or actually get lucky for once. All right, so here's pick 6. I don't feel confident. I think we're going to be at pick 5, unfortunately. Yeah, we're going to drop from 1 to 5 after being the worst team. I'm fully expecting to be there. I hate this game. I hate it. It's so mean to me. I never get lucky. Are you kidding me? Come on. Never. I haven't won the lottery in so long, let alone we're the worst team and we end up with pick 5. That hasn't even happened in real life yet. The Knicks at number 1, they dropped to 3. Warriors at number 1, they dropped to 2. Why are we dropping to 5? Whatever. Maybe we'll get somebody to fall to 5. We're firing James Borrego. We're firing Chad Kay, who was there in the previous regime. I mean, Matthew Jones might be bad luck, but we're going to keep him around. So we're going to try to pick up Eldon Stewart. We're going to get a new assistant coach. That's going to be Nate Tibbetts. I'm going to give him like $750K. Now, who's going to be the new head coach? I don't know. I mean, we could look at Darrell Armstrong, but I doubt the Mavs would let me sign him. I mean, D'Antoni in 7 seconds is fun. You know what? Yeah, we're going to give D'Antoni a head coaching job again. We're going to bring him over from Brooklyn. It won't let me sign Nate Tibbetts or Eldon Stewart, but I'll try to work on that. But I think D'Antoni could work for this team. We have young guys and Gordon Hayward, who I think could fit in a 7 seconds or less offense, kind of run and gun, and I think that'll be pretty good for us. So we're going to go for D'Antoni. We're going to give him a head coaching spot again. I don't think we'll be able to afford a good head scout. I mean, that's fine. I don't really use the scouting too much in this game because you can literally just scout players throughout the whole year and you can get 100% scouting. I don't feel like you should know the overall players before you draft them. Like, I think 2K should take a book out of, or take a page out of Madden's book for scouting. I think it's a lot better over there. Even though I'm fine with 2K's, even though they're not great with it, their franchise series over Madden's, it can't get much worse than what EA is doing. So, I mean, in a perfect world, we could maybe move Gordon Hayward for a top 5 pick and then just go full youth. But I think we're going to keep Hayward. I don't really think it makes a lot of sense to trade him or for any team to trade for him. So we have the 5th overall pick. I don't know who I want. I really don't. I mean, I really wanted Chet Holmgren, but I doubt he falls to 5. So there's not really a lot of power forwards I would like here. Maybe Moses Moody. Moses Moody or Jaden Hardy, I think, is going to be the pick there at 5. Maybe Cam Thomas at LSU, but I don't know. We'll see how this draft plays out. I don't think Chet Holmgren falls to 5. If he does, I mean, do we move Evan Mobley? Do we try an Evan Mobley, Chet Holmgren front court possibly? But we could go after a new shooting guard if we want to fully move Rozier to the bench as Chandler and Baldwin go 1 and 2. Caleb Houston goes 3. Okay, not bad. Let's see if we are able... Oh, Jaden Hardy goes 4. Damn. Okay, I was really hoping Jaden Hardy would fall to me at 5. Come on, Charlotte, really? Oh my god, but Chet Holmgren's here and he's the #1 player. Do we pull? I mean, I don't really know. I'm trying to like compare this to a team. Like this is like the NFL thing where the Cardinals drafted Josh Rosen and then they can get a better player at that position and take and they took Kyler Murray. Do we go for Chet Holmgren and get rid of Evan Mobley? Maybe. Would the Clippers do this? I mean, do they have Kawhi Leonard or did he leave? No, he's still there. Never mind. Because I was like, oh, maybe they would do that. Why not? Toronto. Were they bad? Were they bad? I don't know. Do they blow it up and do we trade for Pascal Siakam? I don't know. I don't know. Jonathan Isaac would be nice as well. I don't know. There's so many options here. Do I trade? Like, Evan Mobley has great trade value, but I kind of want to just take Chet Holmgren. Could I maybe try to roll out Evan Mobley at the 4? How tall is this dude? Isn't he 7 foot? He's 6'11". I mean, I could try it and then move him if it doesn't work out. You know what? I would like to try it. I don't know. I've never had an Evan Mobley, Chet Holmgren frontcourt. Because I don't really want to go Paolo Banchero, Jabari Smith Jr. I can't pass up on Chet Holmgren. So we're going to see how this works out. I don't know how it's going to be. So Chet Holmgren is an 80 overall. I have no idea how this is going to work out. But does this mean that we're going to move PJ Washington to the bench? I might try it. We're going to have Mike D'Antoni as our head coach, but PJ Washington might be good because he could hit threes. I don't know about this. I really wish I didn't take Evan Mobley and I took Greg Brown or something. Zion Harmon, I did take in the second round to pick 31. He might be a stud for us. I think he'll get like Grant Riller minutes next year, and we're not going to play Grant Riller. We're going to pick up the team options on PJ Washington and LaMelo, and we'll pick it up on these 3 because we got to fill out roster spots anyway, and they're basically making the minimum, so why not? We are not good enough nor big enough free agency destination at this current moment to bring in any free agents, so I'm just going to try to bring back Miles Bridges and Devontae Graham, but I'm not going to overpay for them. Rozier, I would like to bring back honestly on a 1-year deal. We're going to give him a 1-year deal, and I think he will accept that. Bridges and these guys are restricted, so we can wait on them. And we do get Terry Rozier, sweet. I don't think I'm going to bring back Grant Riller. Unfortunately, I did give him a shot, and he wasn't bad. I mean, he was actually pretty bad for us. What am I getting? So, yeah, we're going to just see what happens with Miles Bridges and Devontae Graham. I'm surprised Graham is actually restricted again. That's actually pretty sweet for us. And Miles Bridges has 3 offers here. I don't know. We'll see if we get them back on the qualifying offer. Like I said, I'm not going to overpay for them. At the moment, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys. Currently, I wonder if I can move... I mean, I guess Vernon Carey will be 8 because I'm going to make Mobley a power forward. So let's see what happens with Bridges and Graham. Stay 10 now, and none of them have gotten offers, so we are going to sign both of them back. There we go. Here's player progression. Gordon Hayward does go down in overall. Okay, I was hoping maybe this was a team option the final year, but unfortunately it is not. Everybody else progressed though, so that's a good sign. So we should have 3 training camps, and we do, so that's definitely going to be Chet Holmgren on top potential. Okay, he was already an A+. I'm going to try the Mobley at power forward. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I don't know. I don't think PJ Washington's the full answer there. But, yeah, so we're going to move Evan Mobley to power forward and see how this works out. So, unfortunately, Vernon Carey Jr. won't be getting minutes this year, even though he was pretty solid for us last year in the minutes he played in. I think PJ Washington will just be the backup big. I would like to play these guys a little bit more and see what they can do. So, it's going to be LaMelo Ball, Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward, Mobley, Chet Holmgren, 75. Do I know what I'm doing anymore? Not really. I'm just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. We'll have Miles Bridges, PJ Washington, Devontae Graham, and Zion Harmon off the bench. System proficiency is 4 stars, 7 seconds. Okay, we can roll with that, unless it's like 4.5 with like PJ Washington at the 4, which I doubt it is. Oh my god, it is. All right. I don't know. I'm gonna see. We're 18th in the power rankings. If I simulate the first game, we ended up getting blown out. Okay. Okay. Not a great start. I just want to see how it pans out or plays out with a Mobley, Chet Holmgren front court. And then if it's not working out, I'll move PJ Washington back to the 4 and probably bench Mobley. I don't know. Chet Holmgren has not been that good to start off the year so far. So I'll see you guys like January 1st and see what's up. So we're 5-6 at the moment. Not too good. If we take a look at the stats, like LaMelo Ball has been pretty good for us. Obviously, he is shooting 91% from the line. Very nice. So Mobley has been bad. He's been bad. What does RG mean? I don't know. How has Chet Holmgren been? He's been a little bit better. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like 27, 27. And yeah, we're going to swap them and go with PJ Washington at the 4 and see if it works out. System efficiency will now be 4.5 stars. All right, so I'll see you guys at the end of the year. And I just want to see playoff basketball in Charlotte, please. So we didn't make the playoffs. I don't know what to do with this team. Chet Holmgren gets Rookie of the Year, which is a sign to see that he's our franchise guy. Now, I think Evan Mobley is skyrocketed to like the top trade guy that we could potentially move in this offseason. But yeah, the 12th seed, not very good. Not very good at all. I don't know what to do. I really don't. This is our 3rd year and we have yet to make the playoffs. So LaMelo and Chet is pretty much our point guard and our center. Don't tell me LaMelo's a free agent. Okay, good. He has a team option. Thank God. So Gordon Hayward, I mean, he was still solid for us. I don't know what's going on, man. I really don't. Miles Bridges could be gone. Devontae Graham could be gone. PJ Washington could be gone. Evan Mobley is probably getting traded. I don't think I can trade him on draft night, which really does suck. So we're going to have to pick up his team option, then trade him. And Zion Harmon actually was pretty good for us. He was very efficient from 3 and from the line. I'll take that. And the Nets win it all, and Steph Curry is your finals MVP. What? They have Steph Curry now. And Kyrie Irving. Okay, I don't know why they didn't keep Kevin Durant and just choose one of those point guards. So draft lottery time. We are going to probably have another top 10 pick once again. Number 9. I doubt 2K gives me any luck again. And they do not. We stay at 9. I'm not surprised. We're going to keep D'Antoni, even though year 1 might have been a flop. We're going to keep him around. We have the 9th overall pick. I don't think I'm going to trade it. I mean, I would love a Buddy Hield, but I don't want to use all my money there. I think I'm just going to draft somebody because we could lose 2 out of the 3 of Bridges, Washington, and Devontae Graham. So I might just take best player available. If we're looking at mock drafts here at 9, I mean, Amari Bailey, Juju Murray. I'm not too familiar with these guys in the 2023 class. I really only know like Victor, Dior, and Amani off the top of my head, and Charles Bediako. Jaden Bradley, I feel like I've heard of before. So I'm probably just going to take the best player available here, preferably a wing. On second thought, there's really not a player that I'm too fond of. Do we make a trade? I don't know. Brendan Helmsley Hatfield is a Euro stash. I don't really need him. I mean, I'm not really looking for a center, and I'm getting offered so many centers. MJ Rice, he went 7th overall. I mean, yeah, I would have liked him. I don't know. Is there a small forward here? Because the top guys are point guards. I don't really want a point guard or a center. I mean, we could go after Michael Foster. Yeah, you know what? I mean, Zion Cruz, 6'3", Amari Bailey, 6'6". Wish these guys were 100% scouted. You know what? I might go after Amari Bailey. Yeah, I could use a shooting guard maybe in the future over Terry Rozier. Juju Murray doesn't really look like much of a shooting guard. Bryce Griggs could be. But I'm going to go with Zion Cruz out of Syracuse. I ain't rhyming there. Imani Bates actually fell to 3. Sheesh. I should have traded it up. Zion Cruz is a 76, and I'm hoping he goes up in overall if we move him to shooting guard. And I think he will. And let's see. He will. Oh, I have to do it from this screen. So Zion Cruz goes from a 76 to a 77. Team player options. We are picking up the team options on all 4 of these players. I think we're going to look to move Evan Mobley. I don't know if it's going to be for a power forward, if it's going to be for a small forward, but I think he's probably frustrated here. Let's look to move him. I mean, Onyeka Okongwu would be kind of amazing, but he can't shoot. I would like somebody that can shoot. And I think I found the player I want. I think the Thunder would be very happy with this trade. Ooh, Denny Vdiha. Interesting, but I'm not going to go in. We're going to trade him for Alexis Pukajevsky and a 2027 unprotected first-round pick. Can I just get your first-round pick next year instead? I'd prefer that. And they would want my 2026 first. Instead, I will give you Vernon. No, I will not give you Vernon Carey. I will give you Josh Banks, who I got in the second round. Would you do this? Please, they would want a second, swap seconds. Okay, so we make that massive trade. We pick up Alexis Pukajevsky, who will probably be our starting power forward next year if PJ Washington does not come back. He might even start at power forward if PJ Washington comes back, because that's somebody maybe I have my eyes set on. Not a great defender, but someone that can space the floor, and I think be a pretty good front court pairing with Chet Holmgren. So Rozier's unrestricted. I got to bring back either him or Devontae Graham. I got to take one of them back, and I think I'm going to go with Graham just because he's a little bit cheaper. Let me just look at the team. So we have 1, 2. We have 3, 4. Oh, Cruz is already a shooting guard. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get to assign 2 more guys. PJ Washington, I'm going to wait on. I'm not going to bring back Jalen McDaniels. So, I mean, these guys want $20 million a year. I might wait a little bit and see if their value drops. Or I guess just their demand price, pretty much. And I'm actually going to go and just flat out sign Devontae Graham. 4-year, 13 mil. We're actually going to give him a 2-year deal worth about 13 mil, and he signs with us. And then I guess in a perfect world, we do get PJ Washington back on the qualifying offer. That'd be pretty nice. So we are on day 5, and none of these guys have signed yet. Day 8, let's see, and none of them have signed. So I don't think I'm going to offer Miles Bridges like a 1-year deal. Their value or their expected price has gone down. Like Miles Bridges would take 17.75 mil a year. I mean, for a 1-year deal, that's not bad, but I think I just want to have a 9-man rotation, and I'll just take back PJ Washington on the qualifying offer, and that's looking like it will be the case. Yeah. Wow, none of those guys actually signed. So let's see, did they sign 1-year deals? Kristoff's got a 1-year deal from the Raptors. Brogdon, 1-year deal from the Celtics. Okay. Yeah, it's looking like none of them signed, though. Wow. I mean, LaMelo's a 90. We still have a youth movement. I mean, this rebuild has been weird, and unlike any other that I've done recently, this is going to be year 4, and we have not made the playoffs. And we've had a top 10 pick every single year, and we haven't been lucky in the lottery whatsoever. So we're going to go to training camps. We have 3 once again. I'm sending, I don't even know, Zion Cruz, who will be our starting shooting guard, 2 1-time potential. Poku also going there. That was easy. And then finally, I will be sending, I don't know, Zion Harmon there. Why not? So here is the starting 5. LaMelo Ball, Zion Cruz, Gordon Hayward, Alexis Pokusevski, and Chet Holmgren, with a bench of PJ Washington, Devontae Graham, Zion Harmon, and Burden Carey Jr. System proficiency is 4 stars. I can't believe with 4.5 stars system proficiency, we didn't make the playoffs last year. 18th in the power rankings. Please, 2K. I just want to see playoff basketball. Don't make me not get 1 playoff game 4 seasons in. I beg you. Did I just beg to 2K? Oh boy, what has my life become? Okay. 2K doesn't make any sense to me. We're the 1 seed. I mean, I'm happy, but what happened? I guess, like, I don't know, LaMelo Ball played like an MVP candidate, which I expected him to do in this video, as Jalen Johnson's pretty freaking good. But, like, oh, man, okay, he didn't make All-NBA first team. Zion Cruz on All-NBA second team. Okay. All-NBA second team, no LaMelo. He made All-NBA third team. Okay, he was really good. I gotta stop saying those 2 letters. Okay. But 24 for LaMelo, 19 assists, 6 rebounds, 51, 43, 83 splits. Okay. I guess as that breakout star, he just jumped to MVP level. Gives us the 1 seed. I guess I can get behind it. So we're taking on the 8-seeded Cavs. If we win it all this year after not making the playoffs once in this video, after, whoa, that's an interesting starting 5. Hero, Okoro, Sexton, Jackson, Drummond, Javon Quinerly, Chris Boucher, Marcus Smart, and Gene Montero. We know LaMelo was amazing. Poku, I'm glad I made the trade. I really am. 18.5 points, 7.5 rebounds, 47 from the field, 41 from 3, 91 from the line. OKC, you done messed up. Chet Holmgren, 15 and 10 over steal and block a night. Sweet. Devontae Graham, 13.5 points, 6.5 assists, 43 from 3. Glad I brought him back. Gordon Hayward in his possible final year in Charlotte. Probably his worst year, stats-wise. Zion Cruz, you know what? He hit his 3s. I wish his free throws were a little bit better, but I can get behind that. I forgot we have 2. Yeah, we have 2 Zions, Zion Cruz and Zion Harmon. Maybe I should make Harmon my starting shooting guard because this guy can. Oh, he's 5'11". Never mind. But yeah, he's a really good shooter. PJ Washington and Vernon Carey. Hey, we have Isaiah Joe now. All right. PJ Washington, 47 from 3. Okay, get behind that. So let's see. Can we beat the Cavs in round 1 and move on to round 2? We swept them. And here were the playoff stats in those games. Chet Holmgren, maybe he's turning into a star. LaMelo wasn't even that good. So let's hope he comes back in round 2 against Detroit, who have a very good backcourt in Killian Hayes and B.J. Boston, who's not been very good at Kentucky this year. Sekou Doumbouya, Kevin Love, Mo Bamba, Ball, Dinwiddie, Sadiq Bey, and Jeremy Grant. All right. A lot of guards. I think we should be fine against them as we do end up winning in game 1. We won game 2, so I'm going to simulate the current round. Oh my god, game 7. Really? This actually had to happen? We were down 3-2. Oh boy, just don't lose this game 7, please. Okay, good first quarter, good second quarter, good third quarter. All right, we're winning in 7, but that was so close. LaMelo drops 34. BG Boston 27. We're going to the conference finals already. After not making the playoffs for 3 years, we're in it in year 4. And we're taking on the New York Knicks. Cade Cunningham, Josh Richardson, Chris Livingston. Don't know much about him. Obi Toppin, Mitchell Robinson, Randall, Yannick Noza, Emmanuel Quickly, and Aminu Muhammad. I'm excited to use Quickly when I do my next Knicks rebuild. Game 1, we do win by 28 points. Poku goes off. Chet Holmgren and LaMelo also go off. Game 2, boom. Game 3, okay. Game 4. Oh my god, we're actually about to go to the finals in year 4. Alright. We're taking on Dallas, who have Tyrell Terry, Victor Oladipo. They're starting Luka at the 3. Jamie Brakefield out of Duke. stud in this. Nikola Vucevic, MJ Rice, Zach Collins, TH Day, Hernan Gomez, and Josh Green. Yeah, I forgot KP signed with like the Raptors or something. Game 1, we beat them. LaMelo versus Luka. I think 2K or Bleacher Report or ESPN would have an O word. I don't want to get demonetized, so I'm not going to say it, but yeah, they would be very happy with that. As we're tied 2-2, we've lost 2 in a row, and we are up 3 games to 2. Can we beat the Mavericks in the American Airlines Arena? No, Center? I don't know, but we are looking good. Just don't blow this. Oh my god, we're up by 8. Okay, with under 2 minutes to go. Let's win the finals. Hopefully, I don't blow it. All right, so we have Devontae Graham at point guard. I mean, we don't really need Gordon Hayward in if we don't want him in. So LaMelo's got 33 and 11. Chet Holmgren 20 and 12. PJ Washington 3 and 3. Gordon Hayward has 18 and 5. But yeah, Vucevic in the post. Oh no, Jamie Brakefield for 3. That is no good. Rebounded by Vucevic, and he cuts it to a 6-point lead. All right, so Gordon Hayward is a little bit tired, so we're probably not going to go to him at all. And LaMelo is a stud. Yeah, that's the reason we won it all. It's because LaMelo broke out. I don't know if this boom... Okay, so it is American Airlines Center. But yeah, this boomer busting. Oh my god, that was actually pretty sick. Kick it out to Zion Cruz, who's going to miss that jumper. All right, but yeah. The boomer busting, it's weird as give me that. Just kidding. Oh, they might get a violation. No, no, no. But yeah, I guess LaMelo broke out in year 3. I don't know if that was for the boomer bust or not. Or excuse me, year 4. Okay, Vucevic guarded by LaMelo Ball. Don't think he's going to hit that. Yeah, I don't know. That animation usually doesn't work. But that spin move LaMelo Ball does is actually sick. I don't think I can pull it off in the paint. Just don't get a 3-second. I forgot we have Pukuzevsky. Oh, LaMelo go to the rim. LaMelo and one. LaMelo Ball. That could be the dagger. Can he complete the 3-point play? Oh, that release is weird. But he does. So I'm putting in PJ Washington at small forward because why not? I kind of like Zion Cruz's release. I might try to get another jumper with him as Vucevic is taking all the shots. Yeah, don't go to, you know what, your MVP guy. Go to Nikola Vucevic as that wouldn't go in. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of LaMelo's release in this, but I kind of want to try it. Let's see. Spin move on. Oh my god, that spin move is so cool when he pulls that off. I don't know why, but I'm just such a fan of this. Like, that looks so cool where he goes behind the back like that and he throws it. No way. I don't know if that's efficient or not, but it looks sick. And he goes 2 for 2 with the line. And they're putting in their bench unit. They gave up. So we ended up winning the NBA Finals by 12 points. The Finals MVP is LaMelo Ball, who averaged almost 30 and 10. I don't know if that's ever happened to me before. We didn't make the playoffs for the first 3 seasons and then win it all in year 4. I don't know. That was just weird. But either way, I hope you guys did enjoy the Hornets rebuild. Drop a thumbs up if you guys did. Like always, thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.